A Lego-loving thief's been caught on camera stealing Star Wars kits worth thousands in a ram raid on a Bayside toy shop.
A 39-year-old California man was running what looked like a legitimate business from his home. Customers arrived, money changed hands, everything seemed normal, until police walked in and found something shocking. Thousands of Lego minifigure heads, separated from their bodies, organized by facial expression. Smiling heads in one bin, angry heads in another, sad, faces sorted neatly into bags. This wasn't a hobby gone wrong. It was a criminal empire built on plastic bricks worth more than gold. Connection loop. Across California, an underground economy has exploded overnight. Thieves are hitting Target, stores before sunrise, smashing through glass doors of specialty shops, walking out with shopping carts loaded with what most people think are just toys. But these aren't ordinary shoplifters. They're part of sophisticated organized rings, stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars in Legos. The profits rival drug operations. And what police discovered inside these criminal warehouses will completely change how you see those colorful plastic bricks. Part 1. The Mastermind. October 13th, 2025. Dawn was breaking over Hidden Valley Lake in Lake County, California. Santa Rosa police detectives pulled up to a modest home on Spyglass Road. They'd spent weeks building their case against Robert Lopez. Digital evidence, surveillance footage, cooperation with Target and Walmart loss prevention teams. Everything pointed to this address. The search warrant was executed at precisely 6:47 a.m. Officers entered through the front door. The living room stopped them cold. Plastic storage bins were stacked floor to ceiling, each one overflowing with loose Lego pieces in every color imaginable. But the bins weren't randomly filled. Someone had organized them, sorted by color, grouped by type. This wasn't a collector. This was a business operation. The hallway revealed the next layer. Unopened Lego boxes lined both walls, still in their original packaging. Price tags intact. Target stickers. Walmart barcodes. Retail security tags that should have triggered alarms. The kitchen was worse. Thousands more loose pieces covered every surface. But then, detectives saw something that made them stop and stare. Hundreds of Lego minifigures. Disassembled, bodies separated from heads, and the heads were organized by facial expression. Think about that. Someone had taken the time to sort tiny plastic heads by whether they were smiling, frowning, angry, or neutral, each expression in its own container. This level of detail suggested systematic processing for maximum resale value. The garage completed the picture. Approximately 100 fully assembled minifigures displayed on custom shelves, lit like a retail store. Individual minifigures packaged in small plastic baggies with handwritten price tags. Everything ready for immediate sale. Police estimated over $6,000 in stolen merchandise recovered from the residence, but the digital evidence suggested the operation had been running for months. Lopez wasn't just stealing Legos himself. He was directing other people to commit thefts for him. Text messages revealed specific requests. Get me the Star Wars Millennium Falcon from the Target in Santa Rosa. His recruits would steal the sets and bring them to Lopez. He'd pay them a fraction of retail value, then flip the merchandise online at inflated prices. A $500 Lego set stolen from Target cost Lopez maybe $100 when he bought it from his thief. He'd resell it online for $450. The buyer thought they were getting a deal. Lopez pocketed $350. Profit. Everyone was happy except the retailer. But Lopez made a critical mistake. When police searched his safe, they found 3 firearms. Aga's pump-action pistol grip shotgun with a collapsible stock loaded with a drum-style magazine, a loaded assault rifle with high-capacity magazines, and a handgun. Robert Lopez was a convicted felon. Possessing even one firearm was illegal. Lopez was booked into Sonoma County Jail on multiple felony charges: organized retail theft, conspiracy, illegal possession of firearms and ammunition. Each charge carried years of potential prison time. Part 2. The $300,000 bust. Lopez's arrest was significant, but it was just one small piece. 5 months earlier, the California Highway Patrol had uncovered something far larger. April 9, 2024. CHP's Organized Retail Crime Task Force executed search warrants simultaneously at 4 different locations across Los Angeles and Orange counties. The coordination was critical. Everything had to happen at once. The first location was in Orange. Jeremy Johnson, 44 years old. His garage was packed with Lego sets. Not dozens. Hundreds, floor to ceiling, organized by theme. Star Wars in one section, Marvel superheroes in another. The second location was Huntington Beach. Marta Hart, 39. Her living room had Lego sets, stacked in towers nearly touching the ceiling. Some still had Target security tags attached. The third raid hit Studio City. Chung Pei Yu, 47, had converted an entire bedroom into a warehouse. Shelving units held organized inventory. A laptop showed spreadsheets tracking merchandise, purchase dates, sale prices, profit margins, everything documented, except the purchase column showed prices far below retail. Nothing had been purchased legally. The fourth location was Brea. Shen Li, 35, had gone for volume over organization. Boxes piled everywhere. Massive quantities of stolen merchandise waiting for buyers. When CHP officers totaled the recovered merchandise from all 4 locations, the number was staggering. $300,000 worth of Lego sets. But investigators knew the real number was higher. This was only what they recovered. The suspects had a proven system. They targeted major retailers: Target, Home Depot, Lowe's. They focused on high-value sets. Movie tie-ins commanded premium prices. The Lego Millennium Falcon set retailed for nearly $900. The Titanic set cost $679.99. These weren't impulse buys. These were investment pieces that thieves knew would resell immediately. The theft method varied. Sometimes they'd simply load shopping carts and walk out. Bold. Brazen. Security footage showed suspects filling carts, heading toward the exit, leaving without paying. Store employees were often hesitant to physically stop them. Corporate policies at many retailers prohibited staff from pursuing shoplifters due to liability concerns. Thieves knew this and exploited it. But stealing was only half the operation. The real money came from fencing. All 4 suspects sold to middlemen who buy stolen products and resell them through seemingly legitimate channels. Swap meets, flea markets, online marketplaces, even physical stores that appeared completely legal. The genius of using fences is the separation it creates. The person stealing rarely interacts with the end buyer. The fence acts as a buffer. This makes it harder for police to connect the dots. Jeremy Johnson, Marta Hart, Chung Pei Yu, and Shen Li were all charged with organized retail theft, grand theft, and conspiracy. Under California law, organized retail theft is a felony, carrying 2 to 3 years in state prison. Grand theft adds another potential 3 years. These 4 suspects were looking at substantial sentences. Part 3. The Long Beach Operation. 2 months after the CHP bust, Los Angeles police were building their own case. It started in December 2023. A retail store in San Pedro reported unusual theft patterns. Lego products were disappearing regularly. Not random items, specific high-value sets. Someone was targeting their inventory systematically. Loss prevention staff reviewed security footage. They identified Blanca Gudino, 39 years old, from Lawndale. She'd hit the store multiple times, always the same pattern. Enter, head straight, to the Lego section. Select premium sets, leave without paying. LAPD detectives wanted more than just one shoplifter. They suspected Gudino was part of something bigger, so they watched. Months passed, the thefts continued. Each time, detectives documented everything. June 4th, 2024. Tuesday morning. Detectives spotted Gudino entering a retail store in Torrance. They watched her repeat her pattern. Shopping cart filled. She walked out without paying. Later, that same day, she hit another location in Lakewood. Same company, same method, more Lego sets. Then Gudino did something that broke the case wide open. She drove to a home in Long Beach. Detectives watched as she unloaded the stolen merchandise and carried it inside. They now had the address of what appeared to be a fencing operation. June 5th, 2024. Wednesday morning, LAPD officers arrived at the Long Beach residence with a search warrant. The home belonged to Richard Siegel. He was 71 years old. What they found inside defied belief. 2,800 boxes of Lego sets. Not loose pieces, not opened. Merchandise, 2,800 individual boxes, each one a complete set. Values ranged from $20 for small sets up to over $1,000 for premium collections. The sets covered every popular theme. Star Wars dominated, the Millennium Falcon, X-Wing, fighters, TIE interceptors, Ghostbusters sets lined shelves, Marvel collections sat stacked in corners, Batman vehicles from the DC universe. But here's where the story takes a surreal turn. While officers were inside documenting the evidence, there was a knock at the door. Then another, and another. Buyers were showing up. They'd seen advertisements Siegel had placed on internet sales sites. eBay, Facebook, Marketplace, Craigslist. The ads promised great deals on Lego sets below retail prices. These buyers had no idea they were walking into an active crime scene. They thought they were getting legitimate deals from a collector downsizing. Some showed up with cash. All of them got turned away by police officers. Siegel had been running this for months. Gudino would steal merchandise and deliver it. Siegel, Iwo, would process it, list it online, handle customer interactions, process payments. He'd built an entire retail operation around stolen goods. Richard Siegel was arrested and charged with organized retail theft. Blanca Gudino was arrested and charged with grand theft. 6 months of systematic theft. 6 months of online sales. The financial calculations were staggering. 2,800 boxes. Conservative estimate puts the recovered merchandise at $140,000 to $280,000. But many boxes were premium sets worth $500 to $1,000 each. The actual value could have been significantly higher. Part 4. Small business victims. While police chased down major operations, small businesses were getting crushed. Miguel Saul Zuniga operates a bricks minifigs franchise in Lumita, Los Angeles County. These aren't big box retailers. This is a family-owned small business operating on thin margins. June 18th, 2024, Tuesday morning. 5 a.m. Zuniga was asleep when his phone rang. ADT, security system alert. Then his wife's phone rang. Their store was being hit. Zuniga grabbed his phone and pulled up the security camera app. Live footage showed two people inside his store, smashing display cases, grabbing minifigures. Rare collectibles were the target. Limited editions, convention exclusives, rare variants worth $50, $100, even $500 each. The thieves knew exactly what they wanted. They went straight for high-value collectibles. Within minutes, they had filled bags and disappeared. Katie Lushner owns a Bricks Minifigs location in Whittier. May 3rd, 2024. Early morning, hours. Security footage captured a smash and grab. One thief broke through the glass front door, had a trash bag, headed directly to the minifigure displays, grabbed handfuls of rare collectibles. The second thief was the getaway driver, engine running. The whole operation took less than 5 minutes. Glass shattered, alarm triggered. Thieves grabbed merchandise, fled, gone before police could respond. Leuschner estimated the theft at approximately $10,000 worth of product. Between May and June 2024, the same two suspects allegedly hit 6 different Bricks minifigs, locations across Southern California. Same method each time, smash and grab. Target, minifigures, fast exit. Police believe the combined thefts exceeded $100,000 across all 6 locations. The most frustrating part? The stolen items appeared on eBay within hours. Leuschner told reporters she'd see her own inventory listed for sale online before she'd even finished filing. Police reports. Part 5. Why Legos? Why would organized criminals target children's toys? The answer is pure economics. Legos have become one of the most profitable theft targets in retail. Shane O'Farrell runs a YouTube channel called Bricks Bucks, focused on Lego investing and reselling. He explained to the New York Times why Legos are so valuable. The system is built on artificial scarcity. Lego manufactures each set for approximately 2 years maximum. Then, production stops. Forever. That set is never made again. As sets disappear from retail shelves, secondary market prices climb. A sealed 2013 San Diego Comic-Con Spider-Man minifigure set is now worth $16,846. A tiny plastic figure given away at a comic convention is worth more than most used cars. The average annual growth rate is 10.8%. Research from the Higher School of Economics analyzed Lego as an investment vehicle. Lego sets appreciate by an average of 11% annually. That outperforms gold, which averages around 2 to 3% annual returns. It beats the stock market's historical average of 10%. From a pure investment perspective, Legos are among the best performing assets you can buy. The 2013 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Spider-Man had only 350 units produced. Given to raffle winners at the convention. Today, those minifigures sell on eBay for $11,899 to $21,959, depending on condition. A 14-karat gold Bionicle mask created by Lego in 2001 sold at auction for $18,101 in February 2024. One of only 30 created as a promotional giveaway. It arrived at a Pennsylvania Goodwill in an old Lego box. Someone donated it without realizing its value. Goodwill initially listed it for $14.95. Then purchase offers flooded in, thousands of dollars. They pulled the listing and sent it to auction, where it fetched over $18,000. Mr. Gold from the 2013 minifigure Series 10 is valued at $6,252 according to Brick Economy. Only 5,000 units were produced. Each came with a unique serial number. Star Wars figures dominate the high-value market. Boba Fett from the 2003 Cloud City playset features detailed armor printing. The set's limited release combined with character popularity pushed values over $2,000. The resale market is enormous. In 2024, sellers using the Upright Labs platform sold over 62,000 Lego listings, generating $2.88 million in revenue. Star Wars. Lego sales alone totaled more than $356,000, averaging $72.48 per sold item. Bulk lots performed even better. Sellers made $66,374 from bulk brick lots, averaging $445.46 per sale across just 149 transactions. Selling random mixed Lego pieces in bulk can generate nearly $450 per sale. This creates a perfect storm for criminal enterprise. Legos are small and easy to conceal. Walk into a store with an empty backpack, walk out with $5,000 worth of merchandise hidden inside. They have no serial numbers, making them impossible to trace. Unlike electronics with IMA, numbers, or vehicles with VINs, Legos are completely anonymous. Demand is constant across all demographics. Kids want Legos. Teenagers collect them. Adults invest in them. Resale channels are massive and largely unregulated. eBay, Facebook, Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, specialist sites like Bricklink, Swap Meets, flea markets, stolen merchandise blends seamlessly with legitimate sales. Casey Slaughter, a captain with the Wichita Police Department, told CNN that Legos are one of the most frequently stolen items in his jurisdiction. Any retailer selling the brand is vulnerable. Reed Hayes is a criminologist at the University of Florida and director of the Loss Prevention Research Council. His organization works with Walmart, Target, and Home Depot. Hayes told CNN that Legos routinely rank among the top 10 most stolen retail products nationwide. They compete with branded denim, designer handbags, Apple electronics, and Olay skincare. What makes Legos unique is the brand constantly refreshes offerings. New movie tie-ins create collector demand. Star Wars releases align with films and TV shows. Marvel sets coincide with blockbuster releases. Licensed partnerships with Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Porsche attract adult collectors willing to pay premium prices. Part 6. The legislative response. California lawmakers recognized organized retail theft was spiraling out of control. August 16, 2024. Governor Gavin Newsom held a press conference at a Home Depot in San Jose. He was there to sign a landmark package of 10 bills designed to combat retail theft. This was the most substantial retail crime legislation in modern California history. Assembly Bill 1802 eliminated the sunset date for the crime of organized retail theft. Previously, this enhanced charge was set to expire. The new law made it permanent. It also made regional property crimes task forces permanent. Assembly Bill 2943 created new tools for prosecutors. It established a crime punishable by up to 3 years in jail for possessing more than $950 of stolen goods with intent to sell. Critically, it eliminated the requirement for prosecutors to prove defendants knew the goods were stolen. If you're in possession of large quantities with intent to resell, that's sufficient for charges. Assembly Bill 1779 permitted consolidation of theft charges across multiple counties. Previously, if a theft ring operated in 6 different counties, prosecutors had to file 6 separate cases. The new law allowed them to combine everything into one case. Senate Bill 1144 required online platforms to collect information about all high-volume or third-party sellers. The goal was combating fencing through online marketplaces. If someone is selling hundreds of Lego sets every month, platforms must now collect identifying information. Assembly Bill 3209 introduced retail theft restraining orders. Courts can now prohibit people convicted of organized retail theft from entering the establishment or other locations of the same chain for up to 2 years. Or, Senate Bill 1242 established mandatory higher penalties for thieves who set fires to facilitate organized retail theft. Assembly Bill 1960 established mandatory sentencing enhancements for taking property over $50,000 during commission of a felony. These laws took effect in 2025, giving prosecutors and law enforcement powerful new tools. Part 7. The national pattern. California wasn't alone. March 2024. Richmond, British Columbia. Police seized over 1,000 stolen toys, including more than $150,000 worth of Lego sets. Oregon saw similar patterns. In 2023, thieves were caught with 4,000 Lego sets worth over $200,000. A 2018 Oregon case involved a man arrested with approximately $50,000 worth of stolen Legos in his home. By December 2023, Inside Edition ran a segment dubbing the trend Lego larceny. Las Vegas saw repeated hits on specialty stores. One shop that opened in 2022 had been burglarized at least 4 times by the end of 2023. Philadelphia reported similar patterns. Green Bay, Wisconsin, Wichita, Kansas became hotspots. The pattern was consistent. Thieves targeted high-value sets. Star Wars collections topped the PO list. Movie tie-ins were second. They hit both big box retailers and small specialty stores. Methods varied from shopping cart thefts to smash and grabs. Stolen merchandise flooded online marketplaces within hours. Michael Ivory Fletcher learned this the hard way. March 2025. The 32-year-old was charged by the Contra Costa District Attorney with multiple counts of second-degree burglary and grand theft. Between August 2024 and February 2025, he allegedly stole nearly $25,000 worth of Lego merchandise from Target stores in San Ramon and Walnut Creek. His method was simple: load up a shopping cart with expensive sets, disappear into the parking lot in minutes, drive away. The heists happened across 6 California counties. Conclusion: Robert Lopez sits in Sonoma County Jail with his meticulously organized minifigure heads, cataloged as evidence. Richard Siegel, at 71 years old, faces organized retail theft charges for his 800-box operation. Jeremy Johnson, Marta Hart, Chung Pei Yu, and Shen Li await trial for their $300,000 bust. Blanca Gudino faces grand theft charges. Michael Ivory Fletcher is charged with stealing $25,000. But even as these defendants work through the legal system, new thieves are filling the void. The economics are too compelling. An 11% average annual return outperforms nearly every traditional investment. Rare minifigures appreciate faster than real estate. Limited edition sets double in value within months. The new California laws provide tools for prosecution. Regional task forces have permanent funding. Prosecutors can consolidate cases across counties. Online platforms must track high-volume sellers. Sentencing enhancements add years for large-scale operations. But enforcement requires resources. Investigation takes time. Building cases demands coordination. Many police departments are already stretched thin. Meanwhile, the secondary market continues thriving. Legitimate collectors pay premium prices. Investors treat Legos as alternative assets. Parents spend hundreds on sets for their children. The demand shows no signs of slowing. Store owners are adapting, higher security measures, locked display cases for premium sets, enhanced surveillance systems. Some stores have moved high-value inventory behind counters. Others use security tags. A few have hired private security guards. The sorted minifigure heads found in Robert Lopez's home represent more than evidence. They symbolize how far the underground Lego economy has evolved. Thieves aren't just grabbing boxes anymore. They're disassembling sets, sorting components, maximizing value per piece, treating stolen merchandise with the same attention to detail that legitimate businesses apply to inventory management. Add up Lopez's $6,000, Siegel's potential millions, the CHP's $300,000 bust, the bricks, Minifig's losses exceeding $100,000, and Fletcher's $25,000 spree. The numbers climb quickly, into the hundreds of thousands. As long as a 2013 Comic-Con Spider-Man minifigure sells for $22,000, thieves will keep targeting Lego sections. As long as rare sets appreciate at 11% annually, organized crime will treat stores as inventory sources. As long as online marketplaces allow anonymous sales, stolen merchandise will find buyers. The next time you see an incredible Lego deal online, remember those sorted minifigure heads. Someone spent hours organizing them by facial expression, preparing them for maximum resale value. And somewhere, a small business owner is reviewing security footage from last night's break-in, watching thieves walk out with their inventory, knowing those same items will be listed online before sunrise. The plastic bricks in your child's room are worth more than you think, and someone out there is planning how to steal them.